Hei og folkens over internett, og velkommen tilbake til en ny video. Mitt navn er Bluedude, og vi skal nå fortsette på Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe versjon av spillet. Og vi har nå sjekket det nye innholdet i forrige episode. Vi har skippet frem i tid, og skippet helt frem til starten igjen, for å si det sånn. Og vi kan jo egentlig bare hoppe inn igjen på det samme stedet. Ja. Det her stod ikke før. New content, ja. La oss gå her.
You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Har du det? Bare lup meg, det kunne vært nice hvis jeg kunne gått der og gått her med dere bokser som er i veien, så jeg kanskje lukker døren. Ok, la oss vise meg hva du vil vise meg. Så jeg kan si det på den måten. Eller se der. Skal vi ta heisen igjen? Ok, la oss gjøre det.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Ja.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Ok, dette her er annerledes.
I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Ja, det er ikke mye fint å se på i de toerne, du. Åja, jeg skal snu meg. Se her, du.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Ja.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Taste the sequel.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
New content is out. They're back 2 doors. Ja, det har alltid vært en 2 dører på enkelte plasser. Logo-ideer. Ja, veldig flott logo-valg av tekst.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Her har vi en buste. Inne i en bygning. Og skal vi... Jeg tror jeg for et øyeblikk faktisk skulle inn i busten. Men skal vi opp i andre etasje, ser det til? Jepp. Her er stilig. Her er kult.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Og du kan gi meg valg her, faktisk. Ohoi, du. Ok, the exclusive button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Ok, genialt.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Nylig. Men jeg har bare lyst til å se om det er noe andre ting jeg kan trykke på. Det ser ikke sånn ut. Da, action!
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim. sleeping and waking as Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on the weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Ja, du gir meg valg her faktisk. Ja, nydelig. Jeg liker valg. Da går vi ut her da. Så er det noe annet vi kan sjekke ut. Det her virker som en...
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created here. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the... well, we'll figure that out later.
Dette Jim. Eller... Free new easy achievement. Ja, det er mulig å komme til meg til den, kanskje. Get it here. Og jeg kan gå ned her, ja. Infinite hole, free achievement. Jeg har lyst på free achievement, please. Spørsmålet er det free og enkel achievement. Jeg er litt sånn tvilsomt til nå. Pull the lever, receive achievement, normal steps. Ok. Se om det stemmer da.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Achievements. Det funker jo ikke. Og du så lovt meg en gratis og fin achievement her. Så kan du ikke få tak i den. Kjedelige greier da. Ok. Du kunne bare sukket av her, det kunne vært nice nå. Gi meg ikke muligheten til Men det er sikkert noe mer med det. Jeg er ikke så mye tålmodighet.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
En her kanskje er noe spennende her. Please no screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go?
Og det er jo snakk om disse ballongene. Hva jeg har lyst på? Get Well Someday og Happy 12th Birthday Step Niece. Jeg har jo en step niece faktisk, så blir ikke så gammel, men...
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Ok. Jeg har jo lyst på de blå ballongene da. Ok, du. Men forresten, kan jeg trykke på noe så her, ja?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on. Come now. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Right. Ok. Der har vært, og der var det helt dødt, for å si sånn. Jump circle, du vet jo om denne her, da.
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Ja, jeg gjorde det.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Er det noe baki her? Det ser sånn ut. You find them, can you find them, can you find them? Collect them all. Er det sånn Pokémon her nå, eller?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your
Yay! 1 av 6! Så jeg liksom skal finne 6 av de, eller var det bare en sånn?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game, and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Jump-circle har vi hva skal vi se her? Jeg liker å ha en sånn sted jeg kan faktisk se hjem ting her, sånn oversikt her, Office Decoration, Collected Infinite Hall. Jeg kjører på den Infinite Hall her, hvor er den? Den er på K, og den der nede, og hvor jeg er på der oppe, A9 er... Jeg også lurer på hvor jeg skal gå for å komme ned dit. Ok, det er bort der. Ja, da går vi dit. Jeg har lyst til å se hva dette her er for noe. Nå er jeg spent. Time def. Opening. Ham. Okay.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever.
Ja.
That's right. Infinite falling.
Sånn som I Portal med 2 hyller
end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Ok, jeg bare lurer på om den vil ha stoppet der. Men er det ser ikke ut jeg kan gå... Jo, jeg kan gå her. Men det er noe her. Er det en collectible, kanskje? Hvis det var det, så hadde jeg kanskje sett etter det. Men jeg er noe spent her på hva dette hullet har å by på.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Trykker på G altså. Press, ja. Men har jeg lyst til det?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Ja.
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Men har jeg egentlig lyst til å gå opp igjen? Har jeg det?
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Har vi et...
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
Mostly.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Bare sitt meg ned, roe meg ned, det er jo også fint da. Så bare slappe av, bare nyte. Men jeg får noe inntrykk at han ikke har lyst til å si noe mer, så vi går opp.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Men for all del så kunne det vært noe achievement et eller annet.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Boink.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
La oss gjøre det.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Yeah.
I really do have so much more to gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
Yep.
If this starts to become a thing where...
Ok, det var veldig kort, du.
Okay, yes.
Ja.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Ja.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Okay.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Ja, la oss gjøre det.
Well, there it is. The shame of my
Det
lie has come.
veldig kort.
Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
Sant, sant.
It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do, and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the,
Den knappen virker ikke. Nei, den virker ikke. Ja.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
No, den virker ikke.
Still nothing?
Nei.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Resett.
Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be
Nei,
away
nei,
from
det var
the
ikke
hole.
lov meg å være alene
Now
her.
you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Og nå sitter jeg fast
Take
her.
care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Du, nei, ikke stikk av da. Kom tilbake da, jeg skal være grei. Jeg skal følge alle rådene dine. Åh. Bu. Ja. Stemme? Hva er det du gjør på? Ikke si at du går rundt og utforsker spillet selv. La meg bli med og utforske. Nei. Du... Oh! Hjelp! Stemme? Du må ikke la meg bli vare igjen her med hullet. Mine hull. Jeg vet jeg liker hull, men jeg liker ikke når et hull blir større, altså. En reis til en annen verden, kanskje. Vi er på vei nå. Muligheten er der. Det virker litt sånn episk med den musikken nå. Frysninger, faktisk. Boom. Boom. Hva er det som skjer her nå? Helvete, hva som skjer her nå? Hva i alle dager som skjer her? Puppies! Åh. Bye bye. Boom. Change yourself? Wow. Det var litt kult der. Fargen med det. Ok. Wow, dette her er vanvittig, skal jeg si deg. Yeah. Bank. I dette fra.
Stanley!
Ja, trenger du, jeg mister jo, wow.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley. Because this role is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single minute.
Okay.
So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the whole?
Jeg har lyst til å komme ut av hullet nå, faktisk.
You and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Altså, jeg vet jo at jeg har fascinasjon med hull og sånt, men det finnes en grense på hvor mye man kan like et hull, da. Seriøst? Stemme? Ja, nå popper vi inn her, da. Jeg lurer på et greit sted å avslutte. Jeg har lyst til å utforske mer, da. Altså, vi får se, hvis det blir en video til, så blir det. Hvis ikke, så avslutter jeg her. Stanley Parable. Fantastisk, altså. Det er noe med dette her, og stemmen og utforske, og bare mindblown, altså. Men uansett, ja. Så hvis du er inne til kanalen, må du selvfølgelig abonnere, del om komst og trykk på tommel opp, det setter oss pris på oss, og litt til neste gang, folkens, og snakkes med deg. Bye ho!
Yo, listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in